Dear students, welcome you to session 57, chapter Treasury Management, Financial Management of 6th semester BCom of Mangalore University. In this session, let us work out a problem on cash budget. Aditya Limited has furnished the following information. So we have the information about sales, purchases, wages, production overheads, office and selling overheads for 3 months, that is June, July and August. The additional information says that the cash balance in hand on 1st June 7,25,000. That is the opening cash balance on the month of June was 7,25,000. 50% of the sales are cash sales, which means the remaining 50% are credit sales. A machinery has to be purchased for 80,000 rupees in July. Debtors are allowed 1 month credit, that is the 50% of the sales. The debtors are allowed 1 month credit. Creditors for purchases grant 1 month credit. And here we do not have information as to the credit purchases. We have that information about purchases. We take it as credit purchases itself. Sales commission at 3% on sales is to be paid to the salesman each month. So the sales amount for each month is given. We have to find out the sales commission, which is 3% of the sales. Prepare a cash budget for 3 months assuming wages, production overheads and office and selling overheads will be paid in the same month in which these are incurred. So we have wages, production overheads and selling overheads, and these will be paid in the same month in which it is incurred. We have information about sales where 50% is credit sale, cash sales, 50% is credit sales. We have information about purchases and the entire amount is credit purchases. Other than that, we have information about the machinery which has to be purchased in the month of 80,000. So with these information available with us, we are going to prepare the cash budget for 3 months, that is June, July and August. Now to begin with, the first aspect is the opening cash balance. We have the information that is the cash balance in hand on 1st June is 7,25,000. So we start with 7,25,000. Then we have to find out all the cash receipts. Now cash sales. We have cash sales. Now we have information about the cash sales. It is 50% of the sales are cash sales. So 7,20,000, 50% of that is 3,60,000. Then collection from debtors. So the remaining 50% is credit sales. So if sales takes place this month, the amount will be received in the next month. That means if the sales takes place in the month of June, the amount will be received in the month of July. So for the month of June, whatever sales has taken place in the month of May, that amount will be received. But in this case, in the problem, we do not have information about that. That is month of May. So we are writing it as dash because we do not have the information. If the information regarding May is given, then we would have written the 50% of the sales of May as the collection from debtors. So opening cash balance plus cash receipts, that is 7,25,000 plus 3,60,000, which is 10,85,000. Now we have various payments, cash payments. So one is purchases. So purchases, the information is given, that is the creditors for purchases grant 1 month credit. So if you purchase in the month of June, the payment is made next month, that is June 2,50,000. Payment will be made in the month of July. So suppose we have information about May, that is the purchases amount is this much, then that would have been paid in the month of June. But since the information is not given, so you write it as blank. Next is the sales commission at 3%. So we have to first see the sales for the month of June, 7,20,000 and 7,20,000, 3% has to be found out. That is 7,20,000 into 3%, which is 21,600. Then the other items are on the same month, that whichever month it is incurred. Wages 1 lakh same month, production overheads 55,000, office and selling overheads 60,000. Then we have one more item that is not for this month, for the month of July. So we write it as fixed asset. Here it is dash. And the total cash payments we find out. So total of all these items 2,36,300. Then we find out the closing cash balance. So closing cash balance is opening cash balance plus cash receipts, which is 10,85,000 minus the cash payments 8 lakh. The cash payments 2,36,600. So the closing cash balance is 8,48,400. So the month of June, at the end of the month, you have 8,48,400 in hand. This becomes the opening balance for the next month, that is 8,48,400. Then we have the receipts, cash sales, that same month's 50% of the sales, 4,85,000. Then the previous month's 50%, previous month was June. June sales was 7,20,000. 7,20,000, 50% of that, 3,60,000. The total of all these, 16,93,400. We have the payments, cash payments. One is purchases, that is if the purchases for the month of June will be paid in the month of July. So purchases for the month of June is 2,50,000. Then sales commission, that is 29,100. This is sales of July, 9,70,000 into 3%, that is 29,100. Wages, same month it will be paid 1,21,000. Production overhead, same month it will be paid 63,000. Office and selling overhead 67,000. Then there is one item, that is fixed assets will be, a machinery has to be purchased for rupees 80,000 in July. So 80,000 will be paid. So total of all these things 6,10,100. Then we find out the closing cash balance. So closing cash balance is opening cash balance plus receipts, that is 16,93,400 minus 6,10,100. Closing cash balance is 10,83,300. This is the closing cash balance of July, which will be the opening cash balance of August, 10,83,300. Similarly, cash sales, same month's 50%. Previous month's 50% is the credit sales, or the collection from debtors. The total is 19,98,300. Then the purchases, previous month's July purchases will be paid in the month of August, 3,10,000. Sales commission, August sales is 8,60,000. 8,60,000 into 3%, that is 25,800. Wages for the month of August, 1,06,000. Production overheads for the month of August, 60,000. Office overheads for the month of August, 75,000. Then fixed asset, anyway it's not there, that's only for the month of July. Total of all these items, 5,76,800. Finally, we find out the closing cash balance, which is the 19,98,300, which is opening cash balance plus cash receipt minus the cash payments, 5,76,800. So the closing cash balance for the month of August is 14,21,500. Thank you.